money, you never have enough. That's why earlier think about self-actualization. Even if you get 100 million, you continue looking for more. So it is very, very important to put aside some money in terms of percentage as a saving. Save as much as you can any of your financial skills. And this is where we consider Sacco as the best. Because along the way, they give you returns for the end of the year and even dividends. But also, for you to remain safe, it's important to use an emergency fund where you'll be putting some amount in a separate account for any emergency. Then it's important to have a medical cover, which will help you in future in case of any illness. By doing that, you'll be able to achieve your goal. I have come up with a saving matrix whereby, if, for example, you start saving in a Sacco, just a minimum of 1,000 per month. By the end of the month of the year, you'll be having drop out. That is drop out. If you save the same 1,000 for 10 for 2 years, that is 4 months, you have 24,000. And this is where I want us to take action. We start saving so that by the end of the year, you see that you get the return. If you say, for example, 2,000 for 12 months, if by the end of the year you have saved for 24,000. If you save 5,000 for 12 months, you have saved 60,000. If you continue looking at that saving market, you can take yourself somewhere and say maybe from today I'll start saving 3,000 or 2,000 every month. And by the end of the year, for example, for us who are young, assume you are just that a year, and maybe God keeps you alive for the many years you best in it. By the time you get employed, by the time you retire at 60 years, how many years you have worked before? That is mathematical. If you just save 1,000 a month for 12 months, that is 12,000. For that year, you have very good money by the time you are retired, and it will maybe give you a platform or a safe running after retirement. For you to achieve all this, you need to have financial. And this means that, for example, you should not be using all the money that you get in a single way. That's where you have come up with what you have planning, budgeting, and all that. So live within your means. That's a very good thing. Don't spend more than what you have. There are people who are used to do that. They even borrow from friends to meet their whatever they need. They just want to live for life that is not clear. From today, it's very, very good that you run, but you just need to do your own. If you are earning 10,000 in your business, or your business is giving you an internet, maybe you have something. In that case, that is 6,000. Live within those 6,000. If you are earning 100,000 or even 50,000, plan, budget, work out on that, and make sure that you save. Live within your means. Then make a list of your income streams and daily expenses. This will help you to know where you are getting wrong in spending your money. Then, in terms of expenses, group and categorize all of them, and additional expenses in one of them. Make sure that you only spend for what is required. Find ways to cut down your additional expenses. For example, instead of maybe your income is 20,000, and sometimes you visit your rural area. Make sure that you come with the bananas and the maize. Take them to socially. Make unga. Instead of now buying the most expensive unga, use what you have bought from the rural area. So in this case, you will be able to cut down some of these expenses. Then have a monthly budget on what you are going to do, prepare and what is the one. It is also important to consider your partner when you are preparing this. Why? Because you live together, and some of these things you can assist each other. And to discuss and of course come up with the most common expenses of priority. Then stay out of credit card. When you have credit, it is very easy to use and be credit that then it is there. Make sure that it is there. Those who know bypass very well. Many years like around 15 years. Also are very cheap. Currently, they are not that. It is not easy to get those property. So it's good that you invest, put some money into other investments. For example, now buying that kind of a property, whether it is costing 500 or 300,000, after 10 years, it will have appreciated, and you can even sell or maybe put some apartments on rental units for you to get income. You can also invest in other areas. For example, in the financial institutions, where you can maybe do what you call deposit or buy shares and all that. Then pay your bills in other agreements on time without maybe being late to avoid penalty. For example, currently I've been seeing water company. Even they are charging people when you go to pay. Those who are using the postpaid. So it's important that you pay your bills on time to avoid that embarrassment. Then it is very important to arm yourself with the financial knowledge, like what you are doing today. Have seminars and webinars and like what you are doing. Have a little books, forum media, the things that are important to you. Not everything that will be foreign. Listen to experienced financial planners and to call them facilitators. Yes. Make, make a habit of listening to them and of course following the social media habit. We sometimes post very important information. Let's go to debt management. These are key things that have been affecting many the young ones. People when they borrow, they are not they use money. Can you imagine someone getting a loan for the first 6% for a house? So that alone, you know, you have not invested in that money. So around the way, it will be very bad for you. So very important to manage your debt. In this case, Saccos are borrow and use the money wisely.
Peter, your sound is not very clear.
Okay.
Could you be using some earphone or what something, because it's a bit distorted, the sound.
Am I audible now?
No, there's still some noise on the sound, on your sound. If you're using earphones, you could try and remove that.
I'm now audible. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's better, much better.
So there are some important tips when borrowing. So when you are borrowing, make sure that you use your money wisely. Why do people borrow? Why do people go into debt? It's because they spend more than what they earn. Okay? So it's very important to use and spend what is within your means. Sometimes you want to have what the neighbor or colleague has. For example, you have person with a Mercedes or a vehicle. You don't want to be left behind. You borrow, of course, you buy yours. You don't want to be left behind. If it is like ladies, sometimes when you see a new version, a new hairstyle, then you don't want to be left behind. So it's very, very important not to be like other people. Be yourself. Sometimes you want to attract um, maybe available roles. For example, the mobile loans. Some of them we have been seeing many of these companies setting entities that we borrow from their company. So let us be very careful with those kind of loans. Then some people borrow to pay back other loans. For example, you have a loan in bank today and you have been so much pressed, you have not been able to pay. The loan is in business. You borrow in bank B. So that you go back to A, you pay. Then after you pay, then you you borrow again. So in that case, you always be in debt and you not be able to remove yourself from that. There are good and bad debts. Bad debts, like when you borrow for consumables. For example, I had earlier said people can borrow maybe to go for a holiday. That's a bad rule. Some people can even borrow to do a wedding. That is very wrong. You need to borrow for good investment. For example, with your business, buy a share, avoid those risky whatever, risky you can also invest in house. So this is very, very important. Don't go for loans for consumables. Where all information is there to be disclosed, avoid yourself from that. For example, the reader has not disclosed all the issues or the features of the product to avoid those kind of render. Where interest is not clear. Avoid such kind of loans. Ensure that you borrow on the short-term loans where you pay very fast to avoid big interest. When you pay loan, you pay with a higher loan fee. Automatically, you have paid high interest. How can you manage this? Plan for or maybe 1/3 of your next pay, loan payment. Or make sure that it's only 1/3. For example, if you're earning 20,000, when you go to borrow, just make sure that the installment is not 40,000. That's that. The other balance to be able to meet all your needs. Then do not forget other people things. Even I have as I mentioned, avoid borrowing consumer items. That's one I have ever said. Avoid savior, whereby everybody is looking at you. You should always be your family priority. Avoid such kind of people. When they have a need, they always come at you. Make a list of your debts and prioritize payments. That is very, very clear, very, very important for you to prioritize. For example, loans. Pay interest fast to avoid penalties and other things. Pay your loan as fast as possible. Avoid third debt. Then family and friends. This one is the same as the one that mentioned here above about saving and marriage. Record your expenses on a daily basis and plan when you start out. Then have a budget, then avoid impulse buying. This is where go from the
Victor, your sound again, your sound is a lot of noise on your sound.
now.
Yeah, still there's a lot of noise on that one. I don't know what kind of mic are you using?
Headphones.
Yeah, you could try remove them so that you just work directly with the device mic. I think those headphones are having some noise. Yeah. Victor, there's still noise. There's still noise from your. There's still a lot of noise. A lot of noise. Have you
Am I
removed the
audible now?
headphone?
Yes,
Yes,
I
yes.
have removed.
That's better. Yes, that's better.
Thank you. So I was talking about impulse buying. Let us avoid that, and by doing that, you'll be able to do what is right. Now, yeah, when you are doing saving, also planning for your retirement. I had earlier mentioned about an age of about 30 years. When you are retiring, I did a very simple mathematics that you can retire with a saving of 600,000 and more than that. So it is very, very important for each one of us to start saving so that by the time maybe you are retiring, you have enough to cater for you in the future. Um, People retire because of different issues, maybe because of a change or a charge, or maybe they want to adjust from this to the other. And maybe you can even retire to do what you want to do. So it's very, very important for you to start saving immediately when you are young. And it is well said that the old eats the what? The youth. So this means that when you plan when you are young, you'll definitely enjoy when you retire. Um, it's very, very important for you to plan for this because it is you have to go through that. And currently people are retiring when you retire without plan. That's why you see many people after retiring, they don't even stay for more than 2 years because they have been used to money every month, but now it is not there. And if we are not invested, then it becomes unbearable. So it is very, very important for each one of us as young people to start saving for tomorrow and in the future. So with that, and what Ruth had earlier discussed, in terms of financial literacy, all the issues, all the challenges that are affecting the youth, Kingdom Sacco has the solution. And that's the reason to why we are here today, to discuss all these issues that are affecting the youth in terms of finances. And of course, we come up with a solution where Kingdom Sacco is a service provider that gives all these solutions. Now, Kingdom Sacco was formed in 1999. Hello, Kingdom Sacco was formed in 1999, and we have all the solutions for these people. We are based in Githurai, that is where the head office is. And we have a number of branches where you can be able to reach us conveniently. For example, we have Mombasa branch, we have Nakuru, we have Naivasha, and we have diaspora members. Kingdom Sacco has grown rapidly because we have over 12,000 members who have paid up their capital shares fully. And it is high time that all of us to join Kingdom Sacco so that we can be able to get all these solutions. Whereby as a young person and you have not been able maybe to access finances in other institutions because of one reason or the other, I have experienced such a thing where a youth is required to provide collateral in a financial institution. A young person who have just completed university and has got the first job, if you ask him or her to provide a title deed or logbook, where will he get? But in Kingdom Sacco, we have a solution. You just need to have an account with us. You start saving gradually, and of course, you form a group of 5 people minimum, and then you'll be co-guaranteeing each other. Our services are very efficient in terms of accessibility. where we have a mobile app that can perform 95% of all the services. This includes even account opening. Even today, after we finish this forum, if you want to join, you just require to have an app in your mobile phone. You download it through Play Store, and then you register. Our app can do 95%. That is even borrowing. If you want to borrow even a loan of that a million, you just apply through the mobile app. You can also save, you can also withdraw, you can pay bills, you can get your statements, all those things, they are accessible through our mobile app. Now we need to ask ourselves a very simple question. Why Kingdom Sacco compares to other Saccos? Number one, as I have said, Kingdom Sacco mobile app allows you to do all things at home while you are at your bed, or very comfortable seated at your sofa set. You don't require to visit any bank for any service. You just log in and access all the finances. Our interest rates for the loans are very friendly and very competitive. So compared to other financial service providers, Kingdom Sacco was formed under church by the name Life Reformation Center. This means that we enhance integrity. We look at integrity very, very much. So with the biblical principles, forms a basis for each one of us to have trust in Kingdom Sacco. By doing that, you'll be able to offer the best services to our customers efficiently and with integrity. Maybe I reach at that point and allow any question. And Joel, I think you are available and ready to answer any of the questions that may come along the way. So I allow any question or clarification, and then Joel will be able to answer as we proceed. You're most welcome. Ruth, back to you, please. Any question or clarification? Yes, I have seen somebody have asked, do you what? Target what? Yes, I can see there are so many questions coming. Thank you very much. We are noting. Yes, Joel, maybe you can also mention something. You can also add something that I probably have forgotten.
All right, thank you, Peter, for that presentation. I believe the members, our participants, have been following and listening to us. And so I think if you wish to ask a question, just raise your hand, and then we'll be able to unmute you so that you can be able to speak. I can see a few questions are already here. Someone is saying that we bring Kingdom Sacco to Kisumu. So I think one of the things that Peter has mentioned is that we have ensured that you are able to access Kingdom Sacco wherever you are. Using a mobile app, you're able to access all our services. Wherever you are, you're able to register, you're able to transact, access loans, you're able to create your standing orders. You can check your statements. and many other things that are there inside of the Kingdom Sacco mobile app, including even applying for ATM cards and all that. So our strategy is basically towards availing services through digital platforms, and therefore, but we are still considering, growing in terms of also branch network, but not a major emphasis. I think we have another question. Do you have target saving account? I think on this one, when you say target saving account, yes, we have an account called Imara account, which is an account that you can open, and still on our mobile app, if you wish to open a new account, other than those that you already have, then you can always go to the mobile app and you'll be able to add a new account. When you go to settings on our mobile app, once you are registered, then you can be able to add an account. And we have various accounts. One of those accounts is the Imara account that allows you to save for a certain purpose. If that purpose could be, if you're looking at saving for your holiday, and also if you're looking at saving for maybe your school fees or something like that, you're saving for a certain purpose, a certain project that you have, then you will, that's the account that you can be able to use for that purpose. And of course, it earns you some interest because you're going to keep that money there for some time as you're saving it. So that account has some interest that allows you to benefit out of that savings as you continue to grow it. I think there's another question here. Do Kingdom Sacco look about CRB record? Yes, we check the CRB record, especially for big loans. If you're taking big loans, we will have to check the CRB records. But if you're taking the smaller loans, the mobile loans, those ones we just look at your track record within Kingdom Sacco in terms of your saving consistency, in terms of how you're operating your FOSA account, your transactional account, to determine how much you're able to benefit from Kingdom Sacco. So that is about CRB. And also, I think we also have a credit rating within our Kingdom Sacco. We're able to come up, we give you a credit score based on how you perform, how you run your account, how you've been paying your loan. We are able to give you a credit score that determines also even the interest rate you're going to get. If you run your account well, if your account is running well, then you're able to get a lower rate, up to 12% per month. 12% per annum on reducing balance. But if your account is not performing well and you have not been paying your loans well, then your credit score will be lower, and therefore you get a higher interest rate. So we always encourage members to ensure that they are able to run their accounts very, very well. They can benefit from being a member of Kingdom Sacco through better rates. There's another question. Are there any land projects the Sacco is involved in? Yes, although this, I will say yes and no, because the Sacco does not primarily deal with selling land, but then we have an investment arm of the Sacco that deals with land and housing, and therefore once we will normally share whenever, and that is Mensa Investments. Whenever Mensa Investments is doing projects, we normally share that communication to our members so that they are able to express their interest, and then they can get financing from Kingdom Sacco to participate in those projects. So at the moment, we've had a project in Kitengela. We had another one in Malindi, and there are some housing projects that are also coming up, which we will be able to communicate to members once they are ready. So it is good to be on the lookout in case you're looking at participating in those projects. We have another question. Can loans be given to non-salaried members? So yes, you can be given a loan even if you're not a salaried person. because we deal with both, either whether you're salaried or you're in business, or whatever it is that you're doing that is generating income for you. That is what we look at when it comes to our appraisal, and when it comes to giving you the loans. We look at how you're running that account, the money that is coming in, and the monies that you're able to retain within that account, so that to determine how much loan you can get. And if you're in business, we can also check your business. We can come and visit your business, see how it is doing, look at your records, and determine how much you can be able to borrow from Kingdom Sacco. I think there is another question. Do you finance assets when you don't have capital, especially for business? Yes, we do. We have an asset finance product where you can be able to, if you're purchasing an asset, could be a motor vehicle. So we have that asset finance, or even could be land. That is asset finance, where we finance up to 90% of that asset, and then you're able to finance the 10%. And that asset becomes the security for that loan, and you're able to pay it until once you complete paying, then the asset is fully transferred to you. In the meantime, it will be conjoined in terms of between yourself and the Sacco for the Sacco's interests until the loan is cleared. In terms of capital, business capital, yes, we also have a business loan. We also have another loan that is called a Jijenge loan. Then this is basically, they're meant for business capital, where you would wish to have either capital to improve your business, or to start a new business, or to buy stock, and something like that. So that product is there. And therefore, when you come, we sit, we discuss and look at your business, look at your needs, and we are able to give you a product that is able to suit the specific need that you have. Another question here. I have used the app, and I can attest that it is very well improved over time. Thank you for that compliment. We appreciate when we see people appreciating the work that has gone into that, and what you're able to do and benefit from using the app. We appreciate for that comment. Can we get the presentation? I have personally liked it and would like to have for reference. Yes, we will be able to share that. We will. Those are important notes for all of us to be able to carry home and review. We created a group, a WhatsApp group. I believe we are all in that WhatsApp group. If you're not, you can just drop your contact to the host, so that we are able to add you there, and we'll be able to share all other communications in that particular group, including the presentation that we have had here, and any other follow-up communication on youth products and services that we are able to offer. What is the maximum amount one can borrow at the Sacco? The maximum amount really is dependent a lot more on you as a member, in terms of your savings, in terms of also your capacity to pay the loan, and your incomes. Those are the things that will determine the maximum amount that you can borrow. Otherwise, our books allow us to lend up to 35 million to a single member. But then it depends now on you whether you're able to have that capacity as per your accounts, your transactions, and your savings. Why do you have to open 2 accounts? So in terms of opening accounts, really there are various accounts that we have, but we have what we can call the primary accounts. Where the primary one is the savings account, where you save money. We call it BOSA savings, where you save the money there, and you will be able to. You don't withdraw. It's a non-withdrawable account. That account is just for building up your savings over time. You're able to use those savings to borrow, where you can borrow 3 times, 4 times, 5 times your savings, so that is one of the primary accounts that we have. But then we also have transactional accounts, which now you can determine the type of transactional account you wish to have based on your needs, and and your goals that you wish to achieve. If it's just running, you're just running a current account for daily use, we have what we call the KSA account, or for the young people, we have what we call the KSA Heritage account. If you're looking at saving for a project or something, a goal you want to achieve within a short period, we have the Imara account. So that it depends upon you to choose the account that you wish to have, and therefore you can then run the account that you wish to have. How much do you pay your dividends on shares last year? How much did you pay? So on dividends last year we paid 7%. Sorry, that is interest. On dividends we paid 10%, either 10 or 11%. I would wish to confirm that. And basically dividends we pay, and interest on deposits are paid based on the performance of the institution, and therefore the more the institution continues to perform well, which has all been the case, this has been good trends in terms of our growth and profitability, then we are able to even give better rates to our members over time. How much loan can an individual get? I think we talked about that. Do you have a lock saving account? We don't call it that. I think I had explained about the Imara account, which is basically serves that particular purpose. You're able to put that money there, and you can access it, but once in a month. That is when you can be able to access the money, because you want to limit. So it's a savings account, and therefore it behaves more or less like a local account. Yeah, but in case again, we will be very open to listen and to hear from young people what they wish to have. If you wish to have a different kind of account for your savings that you are not able to access, maybe for a given period of time, give us that feedback. If you're on the WhatsApp group, we wish to get more and more of that feedback in terms of the kinds of savings accounts that you're looking at. And that you wish to operate. Do you have motor vehicle loans? Do you check CRB? I think we discussed that. Do the Kingdom Sacco relate with New Life? Okay, so not really. I think there was a time that, yes, Kingdom Sacco used to work with New Life in terms of the projects for land. But then since we came up with our own Mensa investments, subsidiary, then that's what we are working with. We are working with Mensa Investments as our subsidiary for projects in lands and housing. Why do I talk to about assets? Who do I talk to about assets? You can always talk to us. We have a WhatsApp number that you can reach us on. It can be shared on the chat. You can always talk to us on WhatsApp. You can also write to us an email if it's regarding anything about loans. You can write to credit@kingdomsacco.com. You can also still write to us at info@kingdomsacco.com, and we'll be able to respond to you and to any question or any inquiry you may be having regarding our products and services. There's Jeremiah, you've said you're not in the group, so you'll be added to the group. Thank you for giving us the number. How does someone get to open an account? We had indicated that you can open an account on our mobile app. Just download Kingdom Sacco mobile app, both on Play Store and App Store. And you can be able to register to be a member of Kingdom Sacco through the mobile app. The process is very simple. You'll need to also have your documents with you, your ID copy, your KRA PIN, your photo, so those are some of the documents you'll require to have so that you are able to upload them, give your details there, and then you can submit the application. And usually what we will do is that we'll have a follow-up call just to get to know you more in terms of just through a video call to get to know you more, interact with you a little bit, then we can be able to complete that account opening process. And from there, you will be able to log into the app and access all the services that are there. Even if you wish to open other new accounts, you can do that on the mobile app. Can a group add shares from 6,000 to more? That is a standard. Yes, the share capital, minimum share capital is 6,000. And it's important to just talk about it a little bit, because the 6,000 is what is a shareholding for you to be a member of the Sacco, and therefore when you start saving with Kingdom Sacco, you are able to, when you start saving with Kingdom Sacco, you have the Bossa savings account, the first 6,000 shillings that you save goes to the share capital, and therefore that means now you're a full member of the Sacco. And that's the minimum share capital. But if you wish to grow that, yeah, it is possible by letting us know, because again, what we have is that the share capital is it is acquired from those that are selling or those that are exiting. They're selling their shares. So we let you know and queue you for buying additional shares. And so just communicate to us. There's a form that you will need to fill, and then we are able to have you do that. So I think we have tried to answer the questions that have been sent, unless there are more that have not been tackled. When does one qualify to get a normal loan? You can, as long as you have been a member for at least 3 months and you have the minimum share capital of 6,000, then you are able to qualify to borrow, depending on your savings. Again, so because as you start, you'll start off with 3 times your savings if you have if you have a guarantor or if you are using a collateral. And for guarantors, we normally have members join together in groups. We call them house groups. And so if you're able to get 3, 5, up to a maximum of 30 people, then you can form a group. If you could be colleagues, you could be students together, you could be doing business together and stuff like that. And you come and you form a group that then you can guarantee each other. That way you can get 3 times from the beginning of your, can get 3 times. If you're up to 3 years or in membership, you get 3 times. Then above that, you get 4 times. If you're above 5 years, you can get up to 5 times. If your savings also has been building and growing, very well. So those are some of the rules that we have that help you to know how you can qualify in terms of borrowing. Can a company be a member of a group? Can they also be guaranteed by members of the group? Yes, a company be a member of the group unless you're coming together as groups, companies or corporates, and you form a group, is still allowed. But if it is individuals, we would wish individuals to be just in a group as individuals. But if you are, let's say, self-help groups, you want to form a group for guaranteeing each other, it's still okay. Or a company or a business is still okay. But then we form groups, of the same kind. So I think those are some of the questions we have. So I would wish to maybe stop there. Those of us that are sending your numbers, we'll be capturing those for adding to the group. Thank you for raising that so that we can continue having more conversation there. And any other questions that we may not even have been able to answer, we can be able to answer them in the group. There is a question: can I use the Sacco Link card to pay for online services? Yes, you can. You can be able to use it, but usually the card is limited to up to 10,000 in terms of those online transactions. But you could always request, if you wish to do higher transactions online, you can always request for that to be opened up, to be increased, and that we can be facilitated. But of course, it's important for you to be also careful in terms of how the card is stored and used so that you don't expose it to online fraud. So I think we are good in terms of the questions. Maybe I can take it back to the host to just close the meeting from there. And thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for listening to us. And if in case anyone wishes to join, I think we have explained how you can join the Sacco. If you have any challenges, just reach out to us on our WhatsApp number and we'll be able to get back in touch with you. Asante sana. So back to the host.
Good. Thank you very much, Joel, for such a wonderful presentation. You have responded very well. We have captured a lot from what you have been answering in addition to all those questions. And we appreciate and believe that from this day, all of us as young people, you'll be able to make the right decisions in terms of financials. When we get money, let us learn how to use it wisely. And more importantly, let us start saving immediately. And by doing that, I believe along the way, we'll go a very good journey together with the Kingdom Sacco. And we'll be offering the best services as you aspire and desire in your life, so that we'll be able to assist you to reach your goals. Kingdom Sacco does empowering and transforming lives. And if you are there and you want to be empowered, this is the chance. If you want to be transformed, this is the chance. Don't limit yourself. Don't let people maybe undermine you. Take a step of faith from today. Make a very good decision that you want to be transformed, such that from today, maybe in the near future, maybe 5 or 10 years, your goal, your dream, or your vision will be accomplished. And it is only through Kingdom Sacco where you can be able to achieve all this. And with that case, we have already mentioned about how to open accounts. We always tell people to register online. You only need to download the app, Kingdom Sacco app, from the Play Store. Once you do that, you just go to register, and then you follow all the procedures. But before you do that, you need to have a number of things. You need to have the original ID at your desk. And then you have a photo of yourself, passport, where you make sure that it captures your 2 years. This means that it will be very clear in terms of maybe capturing the full face. So make sure that it has your 2 years. Then make sure that you also have your KRA PIN in your phone as a document. Then you'll be required to attach all those 4 items. That is your photo, your ID, both sides, your KRA PIN, and your signature. And then you proceed. By doing that, somebody from our office will immediately call you for KYC. And after doing that, then you'll be prompted to make the initial registration. And then you become a member of Kingdom Sacco. From there, as Jora has mentioned, after a few months, then you can qualify to get all the services, that is the loans that are tailored to fit you. It doesn't matter what you do, whether you are employed, whether you are in business, whatever you do, Kingdom Sacco has products for all of you. So don't hesitate to have an account with us, and I believe you'll never regret. So thank you very much for that. I want to hand over back to Ruth so that she can now conclude. But before she does that, maybe you can, whoever wants to register, we can start the process together. And then after that, maybe you are getting lost somewhere. You can call us anytime from tomorrow. Our numbers are, maybe you can just note somewhere. Our contacts are 020 500 6060. 020 500 6060. Once again, 020 500 6060. You can call us from tomorrow from 8 a.m. and then we'll be able to advise you and sort you very well. So thank you very much. Over to you, Ruth.
Thank you, Peter and Joel, for the presentation, and Joel for taking us through the questions and answering all the questions. I was actually trying to answer some on the chats, but I saw Joel decided to handle all of them. Thank you very much for that, Joel. And for our participants, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for the patience. I can see that time is really gone, but you have stuck with us all through the session. Thank you also for those who are behind the scenes and they are trying to make sure that everything is going on well. I would also want to finalize. Peter has given out the number, the landline. We also have the WhatsApp line for those who are willing to go by the WhatsApp. So that is 0792 plus 2547 92145050. I'll also put it in the chat so that you're able to get it. I can see some people are saying that they're not able to comment on the WhatsApp group. We will change the settings so that you're able to send your questions. You can also send the questions directly to the number that I've just given, 792145050. That is 254. You can send your queries there and we'll be glad to answer and be of assistance. As I said from the beginning, our work is to empower people and transform lives, and we are ready to transform yours. Have a lovely night. I think from my end, that is all I can say. Thank you, everyone, again, for being part of this meeting, and we'll be waiting for your questions and clarifications. Thank you. Have a lovely night.
Thank you.